Sunday morning, everybody. For those of you that celebrate Easter, happy Easter. Hope you are spending it with family, having delicious food, and just enjoying each other's company during this time. And if you're not, make some food and call up some family. Let them know that you love them, because you never know what's going to happen in the world, as we've seen. I shut off the pump on the pool, that way there won't be that annoying hum in the background. It'll just be really loud birds. Anyways, it's probably one of the more beautiful mornings I've ever seen or been outside for during a sunrise. The sun hits South Mountain, and South Mountain's kind of green right now because there's been a little bit of moisture, and it is beautiful. Also, the flowers are blooming, so there's quite a bit of fragrance in the air, and it's almost humid in Phoenix, which is really cool. The moon is still up. I showed you guys the reflection in the water of the pool. There's like some wispy clouds that are making the pool look like cotton candy because the sky is kind of this like nice morning glow. It's really kind of pretty. Not even kind of pretty, it is just very pretty. But today's coffee content. So that's from Thump Coffee Roasters. It's their Peruvian coffee, or Peru whatever coffee. I would assume it's from Peru because it is Peruvian, but they literally don't say anything about it on their website. I tried to click, well, Peru wasn't even listed on the website, so I don't know if my sister just got it because it's from Bend and they haven't put it up on the website yet, or they're just really, really bad at what they put on their website. Then I tried to learn about Thump as a roastery itself, and it just listed its locations, didn't list where it was from. I think it started in Bend, but they also had stuff in Denver, so I don't know where it started. It's either Denver or Bend. So that was interesting that they had a whole About Us page, but the About Us page literally didn't say anything as far as like, oh, we started here, and this is how we grew, and this is this, and this is when we started, and this is... It literally just said, oh, this person's been here from the beginning, and we'd like to make the best cup of coffee. And they do make a decent cup of coffee, but I think that that is more based on the bean itself and not Thump. It is a lightly acidic coffee. So we're going to talk actually more about Peru, and we're actually going to talk about Thump, because I've been to Thump. It's nothing super special to write home about, and I probably wouldn't write home about it because my mom could go look at it because it's in my hometown. But we're going to talk about Peruvian coffees. So similar to the Guatemalan that we had from Belataza last week, the Peruvian is going to be more of that high altitude once you get up into the Andes. That specialty coffee, a little bit harder to get to, smaller batches, a little bit more expensive, and a little bit better tasting. So they're known for having low acidity because it's those higher altitudes, so it's not going to have that super bitter aftertaste that you're going to get. It's not going to make your tongue feel like you're drinking acid. They originally started growing stuff in like the 1600s to 1700s. Nobody really knows how coffee actually was introduced to Peru. There was a lot of stuff in like Central America and up near Guatemala and in there, and that was brought over by some missionaries that started growing coffee. But nobody really knows how it got down to Peru, or it got down to Peru so quickly. So realistically, it could have just been a bird ate a seed and then pooped it out down in Peru, and then it found good stuff and started growing. And then the local market kind of capitalized on it for a long time until around the 1800s, when Europe went into some sort of like basically what we're going through right now, like a pandemic, and their usual coffee growers, or somewhere else, Indonesia went through like a pandemic, and then their usual coffee growers in Indonesia could no longer sustain what Peru wanted out of their coffee, or what Europe wanted out of their coffee. So then Europe went looking for places. So in the 1800s, Europe expanded Peru's coffee growing empire basically, and now Peru is one of like the best, or like highest rated, AAA rated organic coffee in the world. So that being said, this is actually decent coffee, and I quite enjoy it. I would say that I like the Belataza more. Also much more special, like in-house roasted, smaller batch stuff than Thump. Thump is like kind of mass produced as well. But the coffee from Thump is very good. I would recommend it. I think it's probably a little bit overpriced for what you're gonna get. You could probably find, actually, it's probably reasonably priced. They're probably sourcing from a little bit better of those coffees. They're going for like the higher altitude is going to cost more. The lower the altitude where it's grown is going to cost less. So they're probably somewhere in the middle there. The lower altitude Peruvian stuff is actually going to be used in a lot of flavored coffees because it is such a mild coffee. It accepts flavor or like aromas very well. It is an aromatic coffee itself, so it actually has a pretty good coffee smell. So I really like brewing it in my room in the morning, because then when I brew it in my room, I walk in and it just smells like a nice fresh brewed coffee all day, which is kind of nice. And then, but they use it a lot for flavored coffees. So a lot of times when you're gonna get like the Dunkin' Donuts, like Dunkin' Donuts, like French vanilla coffee, or like flavored coffees, which I recommend you never buy in your entire life. Never buy that stuff. It's one, it's all artificial flavors. Two, it's just don't do that. Put stuff in it. Put pure vanilla extract in it. Combine two natural substances into one beautiful thing. But don't buy flavored coffee ever. That's horrible. Why would you do that? You're making yourself into a fool. Anyways, if you are going to buy it, it's most likely going to be Peruvian, because it is such a mild, low acidity. It accepts flavors very well, and you can kind of manipulate it. Not that it needs to be, because it is delicious the way that it is. And then the other thing, the title of this video, because nobody likes to watch coffee content for some reason. I get low views when I talk about coffee. Also, I got low views talking about puppies. Who doesn't like looking at puppies? Grown men love puppies. Grown women love puppies. Every little kid loves puppies. Why doesn't anybody like puppies? Maybe because I titled it graphic. I wasn't going to hurt the puppy. But I wanted to talk about what happened 25 years ago today. As in 25 years ago, April 12th. So it was a Wednesday, 25 years ago, April 12th. And under the sign of Aries, which I don't know what that means, the U.S. president was Bill Clinton. He was a Democrat. There were a few famous people born on this day. Jada Bird, don't know him. And Pedro Cocken, don't know him. The top track of the day was, in the U.S., was This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan. The movie, The Basketball Diaries, directed by Scott Calvert, was one of the most viewed movies released in 1995. The most popular TV show was Father Ted, which I've never heard of. And they talk about video games, but it was like Woody the Woodpecker's video game, so I'm sure it was nothing too crazy. But also, I was born, so that's crazy. And it's been a great 25 years thus far. So cheers to 25 years. Thank you everybody for all the birthday wishes already. My phone has been vibrating. I appreciate them, every single one of them. But yeah, usually on my birthday I don't really celebrate anything. So this is kind of it. I wake up at the same time every morning. I wake up early. Doesn't matter that today's my birthday. There's no reason not to wake up early, because it's just another day. Plus, I got to enjoy the sunrise, talking to you guys, which is kind of what I love to do now. I talk to you guys on a regular basis and drink coffee, which is not a bad way to live life, especially when you have a mountain to view the sunrise with. Waking up early when it's still kind of cold out and enjoying a cup of coffee is probably one of my favorite things to do, so I love it. I probably wouldn't change this except for the whole concrete coronavirus. What? I probably wouldn't change this except for the concrete walls and being in a backyard on fake grass. I would rather be like out in the middle of nowhere next to the lake watching the sunrise with some mountains behind me and in real grass. But you make do, and probably around a campfire. That would make it even better. But maybe that's for another day, another weekend. Speaking of which, I started designing another camper. Here's a photo, and hopefully it'll be a little bit lighter than the other one. I gotta figure out. I'm trying to get maybe the PVC pipe to be telescopic. It's harder than you'd think, because the PVC pipe's not super rigid, and if it is rigid, then it's gonna be brittle. It's a whole thing, but maybe a birthday project, so we'll see. Anyways, today is my birthday, so if you do want to help out the channel, or you just want to wish me a happy birthday, wish me a happy birthday in the comments. I would appreciate it, and I'll respond to you, because I respond to probably 99%. If I don't respond via message, it's because you asked a question, because tomorrow I do a Q&A every week. And you guys ask the questions, and I ride around on a skateboard or sit back here and do this and answer them for you guys. So, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're not new and want to help the channel out, share this video. If you want to wish me a happy birthday, share this video. If you want to dedicate your whole entire life to 1995, dedicate this video. April 12th is also a great day, so you could share this video. And then if you like coffee, you could share this video. If you like puppies, you could share this video. If you like sunrises in a pool, you could share this video. If you like brewing companies, you could share this video. Nike, you could share this video. Or you don't share this video, you could share the channel. That would be much appreciated. But as always, and a very happy Easter to everyone that celebrates. Remember on this wonderful day to be nice to people, don't hurt yourself, to slow down, to not dance so fast, and enjoy every moment that you can. Is that it? Remember to be nice to people, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt others, slow down. Oh, don't hurt others. Don't hurt other people. I skipped that one. Don't hurt others, slow down, don't dance so fast. Oh yeah, and I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Okay, bye.